Good morning, students. I am Deepika. Hope you all are fine. Let us study something interesting today. I have made some podcasts of Chapter 6, New Questions and Ideas of History for Class 6th. Do you know that Buddhism is a religion? Yes, Buddhism is an ancient religion that is practiced today in many areas of the world. To learn about the religion of Buddhism, let's travel back several thousand years to the Asian country of India. Do you know who was Lord Buddha? In this lesson, let's learn about Buddha, discover how Buddhism emerged, and identify some of the main beliefs of the religion. Would you be happy if you had everything you could possibly wish for? It may sound strange, but an Indian prince named Siddhartha Gautam was sad even though he was a part of a wealthy family. The original name of Gautam Buddha was Siddhartha. Siddhartha was born about 2500 years ago in Lumbini in Kapilavastu, which is in modern-day Nepal. He was a Kshatriya and belonged to the Sakyagana. Siddhartha was a prince. He was given all the comforts during his childhood. Once he became an adult, many questions regarding the true meaning of life used to come to his mind. In search of true meaning of life, he left the comforts of his home. He began to wander in search of true meaning of life. He consulted many learned men but could not find the real answer. He met a monk who was a male member of a religious group. This monk increased curiosity in Siddhartha, who left his family and all of his riches to find happiness. As Siddhartha travelled, he thought a lot about why he was unhappy. When he started sharing his ideas with others, people liked what they heard, and Buddha continued developing his ideas. And he probably had no idea of the impact his beliefs would have on the world. He wandered for several years, meeting and holding discussions with other thinkers. He finally decided to find his own path to realization and meditated for days under a peepal tree at Bodh Gaya in Bihar, where he attained enlightenment. After that, he was known as the Buddha or the Wise One. He then went to Sarnath near Varanasi, where he taught for the first time. He spent the rest of his life traveling on foot, going from place to place, teaching people, till he passed away at Kushinara. Now, the teachings of Buddha. Buddha spoke of very simple things. This life is full of desires. Once a desire is fulfilled, we crave for more. This marks the beginning of an unending cycle of cravings and desires. According to Buddha, this is called thirst or tanha. Life is a suffering because of endless cycle of cravings and desires. This cycle can be removed by following moderation in everything we do. One should be kind and respect the life of others, including animals. The result of our action, that is karma, whether good or bad, affect us in this life and also in the afterlife. Buddha used the Prakrit language to give his preaching. This was the language of the common people at that time. Due to use of the common language, Buddha was able to spread his preaching far and wide. He encouraged people to stop blindly follow him and to think for themselves instead. Dear students, let me tell you another story. The story of Kissa Gautami. Here is a famous story about the Buddha. Once there was a woman named Kissa Gautami, whose son had died. She was so sad that she roamed through the streets of the city carrying the child with her, asking for help to bring him back to life. A kind man took her to the Buddha. The Buddha said, "Bring me a handful of mustard seeds and I will bring your child back to life." Kissa Gautami was overjoyed and started off at once. But the Buddha gently stopped her and added, "The seeds must come from the house of a family where nobody has died." Kissa Gautami went from door to door, but wherever she went, she found out that someone or the other, mother, father, sister, brother, husband, wife, child, uncle, aunt, grandfather or grandmother had died. What was the Buddha trying to teach the sorrowing mother? The Buddha was aware of Kissa Gautami's grief. He wanted her to see truth of life and death and accept the destiny of human being. He asked her to bring a handful of mustard seeds from a house where no one had ever died to show her that death is common to all. Find out some more interesting stories of Buddha and we will have a storytelling session in the class.